Guys, I'm so excited. The Nintendo Switch is in! Yes! Sup guys, Yami Sorceress here, and let me just start this whole thing by just saying I never have luck with pre-orders, and I got a pre-order in for the Nintendo Switch. This never happens. Oh my gosh, I would like to thank the Academy, and I would like to thank you guys for not going to the Target website and putting in your pre-orders before me. Just thank you. Okay, but seriously, let's unbox this because I am just so excited that this came. On one thing though, okay, first off, lithium battery. Yes, so it has to be in here. But on another thing, my package is pretty damaged. That's not a good sign. But it didn't go all the way through. Please let my Switch be intact. Okay, so while I am opening this, I don't even need to tell you guys this because anyone who is a gamer already knows that these things sold like hotcakes, the pre-orders, and they have not had any second pre-order waves off of Amazon, Target, Walmart, wherever you get it from, GameStop. So they're tough to find. The next batch is supposedly coming. Hopefully. Well, of course it has to. But all I could say is that hopefully this is much better than the Wii U. Oh boy, disasters on that console. Celebration. Airbags. Hyperventilation. I'm sorry. One more second. Okay. Yeah. So two versions you could have picked up, pre-ordered, whatever you want to call it. You could have gotten the colorful version, duh, come on, blue and red controllers, or you could have gotten the gray one, which the gray one is cool. I had to think about it. It seemed more classic, professional. Go with the colors. So first off, I am impressed. I would have thought the box would be a little bit bigger. Did anyone remember when the Wii or the Wii U, both of them, I guess, even the GameCube, they kind of came in a bigger box. So Nintendo is kind of compacting everything, but at the same time you have to realize that the Switch, it's meant to be not only a home console, but an on-the-go console as well, so they can't make it so big that you can't fit it in your backpack as you're going through the airport. So a quick look at the box. One side, of course, we have the hands coming down, the big Nintendo Switch, and pulling up on the controllers. The other side, yes, this is the classic one that you see all across the internet. And side views. So pretty much, there's your Game Pro controller, the Pro Game Controller, however you want to call it. Not sure if I will pick that up. We'll see once I get the console in my hand if it feels comfortable. And other side. So on one of the pictures, you do see that they brought the wrist strap back from the original Wii system so that you don't hit your family in the face as you're playing a game. Truthfully, I never used it. I regret it because a lot of people did get hurt. And another top side. Yeah, that's right side up. Nintendo. And on the bottom side. There we go. All your warning labels. Don't let your kid eat this. Well, yes, it does say that somewhere, but it's pretty much if you have epilepsy or have had seizures or other unusual reactions to flashing lights or patterns, consult a doctor before playing video games. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. And it tells you all the parts that should come in here. So you should have your Nintendo Switch console, the neon blue and red controllers, the Joy-Con straps. Woo, learn to use those. HDMI cable, Nintendo Switch dock, Joy-Con grip, Nintendo Switch AC adapter. Whoop-de-doo, lots of things, but it doesn't come with a game. Highly disappointed, Nintendo. You should have at least included a bundle upon release with a game. I think GameStop did, but no way was I going to be paying more than this. Alright, let's open it. Let's open it. I'm so excited. I'm way too excited. Oh, okay. I don't want to ruin, and it falls off. Holy wow, it's tiny. I mean, I expected this. I really did expect this because it's portable once again, but it's thin. It's just surprising, sorry. I'm even bringing in the camera a little bit closer so that you can see just how tiny this is. So, let's slip it out of this protective pouch at the moment. Oh, okay, I need to compare this with something. Phone, iPad. All right, so right now I am comparing it to an iPhone 6s Plus, and screen-wise, I can pretty much say it is almost exactly the size of a Plus version of the iPhone 6s. Okay, that's very tiny. I really thought it would be just slightly bigger. And to a small iPad Pro, whatever inch that is, I mean, the iPad is not that much bigger. That is interesting, though, but this might get a little bit of getting used to because I really was expecting it to be at least the size of an iPad. But really, I really believe that this is going to replace the 3DS eventually. I know that the 3DS does have a little bit better battery life, not by much, just depends on what game you are playing on the Switch. But come guys, it's starting to get hard to find 3DSs in stores. This is probably going to take over. And now let's take a look at the little joysticks. Oh my. I'm not sure if I would be comfortable. They're so small. I really feel that if you are having a game or anger issue and you throw these across the room and it hits the wall, that's pretty much it for them. But once again, super, super tiny, but I do like how the back, it curves upward. So where the L button and the LZ button are on the back here, it does curve up a little so that your finger will not really hit these buttons by accident. But I was kind of hoping it would feel just a little bit better in my hands. Well, maybe as this, it feels better, but once it gets onto the Switch pad, I really feel I'm going to have some carpal tunnel issues eventually. Does anyone else agree with me that they're too flat on the back, that they should probably have a little bit of a grip handle on them? It might just be me. So let's slip these on. It looks like it just slides in. Oh yeah, very, very easily. There we go. So with the controls on, it does definitely give it more of a bulkiness to it. Maybe that was my problem. Because yes, as you're holding it, your fingers, your hands, they're not going to get in the way of the screen. And it feels comfortable. Once again, I do like these little hills that they created on the back for this. It does make it a little bit more comfortable. But at the same time, it would have been nice to have a little bit more thickness where the other four fingers go. But that's just my own opinion. So we all know we can just play it as such, or we can even stand it up. So looking at the back here, there is a little notch here that does come out. Oh, I have no nails. But yes, if you do have nails, you can pull it out. And it's okay. It's pretty stable. But I do think that they should have added an extra one for support because this could easily topple over. And personally, I think that it's a little too small for you to be playing it with the stand up. For those of you with really, really good eyes, probably that's not going to be a problem. But I think most of the time, gamers were probably just going to be playing like this, or it's just going to be hooked to the TV console. For those wondering, the micro SD card is right beneath the stand right here, just in case you guys need to pick up some extra SD cards. And taking a look at everything else, you have your health and safety info. Not like anyone really reads it. You have your HDMI cable. Don't lose this, because I know that it gets super expensive to go and buy another one. You got your power cable. Nice thing is that it is pretty long. So you can easily be lying in bed or at the table wherever you play your games, and this cord should hopefully reach to your outlet. And we have your wrist straps, of which already I don't like it, because once you remove these little joysticks, whatever you want to call them, then you have to go in search of them to then put them on. I would have preferred if maybe they just somehow stayed attached to it all the time, because, yeah, these will never, well, maybe never be used. And to release the strap, there is a lock mechanism at the bottom here. It's a little white notch. So you have to pull that down a bit, squeeze upon this button, this black button on the bottom of the controller. Takes a little bit of arm strength, but yes, you can get it off. It's just a little difficult, and I'm not a fan of that. Really, I think that they could have just put a little notch down here so that you can put the rope through. But you know what? Maybe it'll just get in the way when you are gaming like this. Okay, I was mistaken. On the box, yeah, it does come with the Joy-Con grip, but there is a Pro controller that you can buy separately. But let's just see how this is. I get the feeling most people would use this for Mario Kart, for example. It does seem pretty comfortable. And let's see. Oh, very rainbowy. Takes a little bit of maneuvering to get it in. There we go. You know what? This is way more comfortable, and it's all because of the big lumps on the back side, so that it cuddles your hands very well, and it molds to them. So this is way more stable in order for me to start playing games. I think I will probably use this control for mostly every game that I play upon this. Let's pause for a second and just look at these colors, though. These are really neon. I mean, there's a reason as to why they put it in the neon pack. But you could definitely tell what color's which. And finally, we have one more little gadget. And it's to obviously hook it up to your entertainment system. It is your Switch stand, or whatever you call it. It really does look like, remember back in the Super Nintendo days, how you had the cartridge, you had to blow into it, and then you like shoved it down in there? Kind of reminds me of that. And because I am from that generation, it means that I have to blow upon this, and then shove it on in here, because that's just the way it goes. I was kind of hoping it would make more of a click sound like it does on the TV. But it does go in easily. You almost have to wonder if it is hooked up correctly, because it's super easy then to take it out and put it back in. Out, in, out, in. So once again, I did think that the device that would hook up to the TV would be bigger, and I like how they kept it small, because already my PS4, my Wii U, which is rotting somewhere over there, it does take up a lot of room, whereas this, I can easily just slide it in somewhere, even amongst the books that are next to the TV, and you wouldn't be able to really notice it too much. And here's something that I really like. This is the back side of the console hookup, is that it comes out, and this is where you could put in your AC adapter, your USB cable, and your HDMI out. You can then fold all the cords within this slot, close it, and all the cords come out of this. So it's a little bit of an organization thing that I really like what they did with it. So that is all with unboxing the console. Yeah, you know what? I really like this Joy Grip. But I have one more thing to note. So, I mean, of course, the first game I buy is the Zelda game for this. Duh! But it is unopened, and I just want to show you guys what the game cards look like. I should note, I'm an idiot when it comes to Zelda games. I wish I were better at them. I'm not. It's just hilarious to watch me play. Okay, so Nintendo is kind of going the way with like the PS Vita games, is that you get the big box and then you get a tiny small little card at the very bottom with no pamphlets anymore, because no one needs directions anymore on how to play games. I don't understand it, but I miss the days when you got the big fat pamphlet. So now let's compare the Switch card to the PS Vita game card. They're very similar, pretty much the exact same size. The PS Vita cards are just slightly thinner, and when you shake them, they don't make a sound. Switch cards, on the other hand, hopefully you can hear that against the mic, little bit of some sound coming on it. But the back side, so these little stripes where pretty much all the computer data is coming from, much longer compared to the PS Vita data. So I am going to end this unboxing with one final stupid move from me, is that there is a rumor, if you put this in your mouth, a game card for the Switch, lick it, whatever, it tastes terrible. And Nintendo put in a chemical, can't remember what it was. If I find that chemical again, I will put it down here. But it supposedly tastes really bad. It's to keep kids from eating game cards. Kids, don't eat your game cards. They're very expensive. All right, let's do it. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Oh, that is so true. Oh, my, ugh. Ugh, okay. That is so weird. Oh, man, and it's a sourish taste. It's just something you want to spit out. Do any of the others have it? No? No, oh gosh, I can't get it out of my mouth. Alright, now I'm really going to end this unboxing because I need to go eat something, drink something, brush my teeth 1,000,000 times, something. That is a terrible taste. If you liked this unboxing, if you like all the random weird stuff that I do, go ahead to the bottom. First off, smash the like button right in the face. Even better, subscribe to me. I will love you all forever. I love to entertain you all with all the weird stuff that I do. Now that the Switch is out, maybe I can get some gameplay footage on YouTube. But there's something that you can put in the comments below for anyone who knows. Does the Elgato support the Switch? I'm assuming it does not, which means I'd have to drop some money on a new Elgato system in the future. Once again, thank you for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful day. I'm off to play The Legend of Zelda. Bye guys, Yami Sorceress is out.